Hey everybody, this is Bo. We're back in the Sports Lounge, man. Football season's getting ready. I know a lot of us are excited, not more so than Tiffin's head football coach, Coach Cole. How you doing, sir?
Doing real well, thank you.
Man, you moved conferences. You're placed very well. You've got people ready to go. You got signing day. Can it be any better than this?
It's a busy time of the year, We've signed 23 student athletes on signing day. Real good recruiting class. Real pleased with that. We're still getting a few more. We'll end up probably anywhere from 30 to 35 total with walk-ons and a few late guys that we got. Like you said, we're real excited about going into the GLIAC, starting a new conference. Got 10 conference games, so that's going to be something new for us. It's just a real exciting time to be part of Tiffin University football right now.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Now, when the announcement was made, we received probably 20 to 30 emails about your football program because a lot of, I guess, GLIAC members, students, were trying to figure out where you're going to fall into it. You're going to have some fun in football season. I can tell already, man. The league just got better by having you on the squad. I know Northern Michigan's waiting for you, Grand Valley, Saginaw Valley. I mean, the list goes on. How do you now? Are your students up for this now? Are they getting fired up?
Oh yeah, they've been excited ever since the announcement was made. A while back that we were going into the GLIAC. We've played several GLIAC schools over the past. We played Gannon, had a lot of success against them. We've played Hillsdale, split with those in a number of games. So we've had some experience playing some GLIAC schools. So, obviously we played Findlay quite a bit in the past. So it's going to be an exciting time. We open up with Ferris State, our first game of the year, and we've got a GLIAC opponent every week after that. So it's going to be tough, but our kids will come in ready to play.
I mean, you've got the I think if I look at your schedule correctly, the biggest game is the homecoming game. That's got to be on fire for you guys.
Yeah, we played Grand Valley for homecoming, so national champions the last couple of years. I know they didn't make it this year, but a couple of years before that, very good football team coached by Coach Martin up there. So, we're going to have quite a test for homecoming.
Now, the question is, we always ask coaches on air and off air. We're going to back up for the signing day. When you're out recruiting or looking at kids, what is, besides grades, because always it's grades first, but what is the second thing that you look for in a student athlete?
Character, what type of kid he is, and we base our whole program on it. We want to recruit good kids, because if you recruit a kid that you can respect and has respect for the program and wants to work hard and wants to do things right, then it makes it easy for your job as a coach. And if you recruit, guys with suspect character that don't do things right, then you're going to spend more time worried about those things than you are worried about the important stuff of football. So we always look at character. We talk to teachers, next door neighbors, a janitor at school, anybody that we can get in touch with that can let us know about the character of a young man. And then if he's one of those people that we think is going to stand out character-wise, then we recruit him. And it just makes it easy. That's how we were able to get things turned around at Tiffin, was recruiting the right type of people for our program.
And I think, too, when I look at the recruitment, what you guys go through and what you look at, I know as just a fan who looks at signing days, I look at the top 100 for Division I look at all the other categories. The one thing that if I was a coach in a position I look at and I feel comfortable with is when I start looking at linemen and defensive linemen, what they did in high school as far as what they did on the field versus the special location like quarterbacks and receivers, because some of those quarterbacks that even the top 100 list, I don't think are going to play well because they never had competition. I mean, you're
right.
But linemen, regardless if you're in a terrible division, you're going to get beat up every game. And if you lead that, you can play college football because that's the grunt of the team. That's the heart. And I feel comfortable saying that, but I want to get your opinion because you're that man.
Well, our big thing when it comes to linemen, like I said, two things first. We look at our academics and character, but then we look at what kind of a lineman fits in our system. We like big, tall, athletic linemen that can move because of what we run in our offense with a lot of zone blocking schemes and so forth. So, we're not necessarily looking for that guy that, is weighing 350 and that sort of thing. We want a guy that's tall and lean that can move and be very athletic, and that's what we've been able to recruit. We got 3 starters coming back from our offensive line from last year that we're real pleased with, and then we've got to fill 2 other starting spots. But we were able to recruit that type of lineman that we're looking for. We got 1 junior college transfer that's coming in that's going to do a real good job for us. But for the most part, on defense, we've got almost everybody back. And then on offense, we've got a few offensive linemen to rebuild and a couple guys here and there that are guys that played but don't have a whole bunch of experience that'll be stepping into their spots.
Absolutely. And the thing, too, that I'm looking at across the country is that I know other conferences are tough. The conference that you're in, if you look at Grand Valley State and Saginaw Valley State, the 2 powerhouses in this state, they've got a lot of pro recruits coming out of their programs. Your players have got to be on the back of their mind. They got to have dreams, obviously, because they're playing in college, that they're hoping for some visuals on that side. Any talk about that from the students yet, from last year, looking for that visibility?
We've got a couple guys this year that are getting looked at. Our center, Rob Cameron, offensive lineman, is getting looked at by several schools. There's a few other guys that are getting some looks. In the past, we've had Nate Washington that played here that is playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers now.
That's right.
So we've had our share of guys that are getting pro looks, and it's only going to help being in the GLIAC.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna mention that too. Is that it's not gonna hurt your stock at all because you already have quality players coming out, going into the pro league, and adding you to it. It's gonna make this conference probably the best in the country. It's gonna be tough.
Well, I would hands down say the GLIAC is the best Division II conference in the country. I mean, from top to bottom, there's no doubt in my mind that it's the toughest.
Well, I look forward to seeing the season. Coach, we're going to see if we can't give you a call just like last year in a couple weeks to check on the status of your practices because they're coming up fully pad soon.
Yep.
Well, Coach.
Feel free.
Absolutely. Coach, I want to say thank you for taking the time with us and talking a little bit Tiffin University football. And I wish you a lot of luck and a lot of prayers, man. You're a good man, and you're what's good in sports. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, guys, that was Coach Cole. I'm telling you, man, he's bringing it, and he's going to a brand-new conference. You're going to see the sparks light up, and you're going to have the popcorn ready because the show is coming. Thank you, Coach.
No problem. Thank you.